Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Reading Ideas. Just going to discuss one book with you today. I've bought a few, but I'll do that separate. So this is one of my favourite short story books. Turgenev, Sketches from a Hunter's Album. Yeah, very, very nice. I'm going to read you a clip in a minute or two. So, I've read it. Now, I've got quite a good charity shop near me, and they do paperbacks for 50 pence. And, oops, have I got one there? Yeah, well, I'll show you. So I got that copy of I, Claudius for 50 pence. Look at that. Yes, it's a double. Yeah, couldn't resist. Yeah, a penguin. Oof. Right. Anyway, back to what I was going to talk about. Look what I found for £1 hardback. Ivan Turgenev. Yeah. A Hunter's Sketches. Yeah, that one's Sketches from a Hunter's Album. Yeah, I like those. But look at that cover. If we have a look without the cover, that's not bad, is it? £1. So let's have a little look inside. A Hunter's Sketches. Number of realistic miniatures of life under the system of serfdom, of subtle and warm essays, rich in classical simplicity and unvarnished truth. I, Gonchkarov. Then there's another comment by M. Saltykov Sheredin. Then A. Herzen, V. Korolenko, and at the bottom, I am glad that this book has come out. It seems to me that it will remain as my contribution to the treasure house of Russian literature. I, Turgenev. Now, they're all Russian names because, oops, let's have a look at the back. There's a Russian stamp, and if we turn inside the cover, where are we? Oops. Printed in the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Yeah, so, yeah, I've shaken it out. I don't think there's any bugs in it. I don't think, so, yeah, look at this. Yeah, really cracking copy. So that side's in Ruski, Englishki. Foreign Languages Publishing House, Moscow. Yeah, wow. Right, okay. So we'll have a little clip. This is one of my favourite passages of writing. We're sitting comfortably, everybody. Yormalai and the Miller's Wife. One evening I went with the huntsman Yermalai stand shooting, but perhaps all my readers may not know what stand shooting is. I will tell you. A quarter of an hour before sunset in springtime, you go into the woods with your gun, but without your dog. You seek out a spot for yourself on the outskirts of the forest, take a look around, examine your caps, and glance at your companion. A quarter of an hour passes. The sun has set, but it is still light in the forest. The sky is clear and transparent. The birds are chattering and twittering. The young grass shines with the brilliance of emerald. You wait. Gradually, the recesses of the forest grow dark. The blood-red glow of the evening sky creeps slowly onto the roots and the trunks of the trees, and keeps rising higher and higher, passes from the lower, still almost leafless branches to the motionless, slumbering treetops. And now even the topmost branches are darkened. The purple sky fades to dark blue. The forest fragrance grows stronger. There is a scent of warmth and damp earth. The fluttering breeze dies away at your side. The birds go to sleep, not all at once, but after their kinds. First the finches are hushed, a few minutes later the warblers, and after them the yellow buntings. In the forest it grows darker and darker. The trees melt together into great masses of blackness. In the dark blue sky the first stars come timidly out. All the birds are asleep. Only the redstarts and the nuthatches are still chirping drowsily, and now they too are still. The last echoing call of the peewit rings over our heads. The oriole's melancholy cry sounds somewhere in the distance. Then the nightingale's first note. Your heart is weary with suspense, when suddenly, but only hunters can understand me, suddenly in the deep hush there is a peculiar croaking and whirring sound. The measured sweep of swift wings is heard, and the snipe, gracefully bending its long neck, sails smoothly from behind a dark bush to meet your shot. That is the meaning of stand shooting. Wow. How descriptive is that? Yeah, I think Hemingway at one point describes Turgenev's depiction of country, and Hemingway tried to be really, really good at describing country. One can't criticise the masters, but I think Turgenev tops him. I think he's the master of describing country. But what a find for £1. Such jolly japes. Such joy. Happy reading, everybody.